Now, some people have called this next repeating segment the best thing ever on this show.
Yes.
No, they haven't. No one has said that. I'm sorry. No, they haven't.
I love it.
Here's Trtan back time. June 16, 1884, the first commercially successful gravity-powered American roller coaster goes into operation. The Switchback Railway at Coney Island in New York charged 5 cents a passenger and averaged $600 a day. If you do the math, unless I'm doing it totally wrong, that's like 12,000 people.
Holy moly.
A day. Riders would climb a tower to board a large bench-like car and were pushed off to coast 600 feet, traveling at the breathtaking speed of 6 miles per hour down the track to the other tower at the top. And then at the top of the other tower, the vehicle was switched to the return track or switched back.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, pretty cool.
What?
All right. Happy birthday to Stan Laurel. Arthur Stanley Jefferson is his original name. Born June 16, 1890, English comedian, actor. You know him there. He's the one on the left. He made over 100 films with his partner, Oliver Hardy, whom he worked with from 1926 till Hardy's death in 1957. Moments before death, Laurel told his nurse that he'd like to go skiing. The nurse replied that she was not aware that he was a skier. "I'm not," said Laurel. "I'd rather be doing that than this."
Oh, I love him even more now.
Yeah. June 17, 1943. The first commercially successful ballpoint pen is patented by Laszlo Biro, and you can still buy Biro pens. All right?
Wow.
While working as a Hungarian newspaper editor, he noticed that the printer's ink dried quickly, leaving the paper dry and smudge-free, and would make a good ink for writing pens, which often left wet smudges on the paper. However, the ink was too thick for use in a typical fountain pen, so he developed a ball tip that was free to turn in a socket and would pick up ink from a cartridge as it turned and then deposit the ink on the paper. That's the first ballpoint pen.
That's fascinating.
All right?
Oh, love it.
All right. Happy birthday to George Cormack. Born June 17, 1870, American inventor of Wheaties cereal in 1921, originally called Washburn's Gold Medal Whole Wheat Flakes. The name Wheaties was chosen by a company-wide naming contest. They were invented after a clinician working for the Washburn Crosby Company, which later became General Mills, accidentally spilled wheat gruel onto a hot stove, transforming it into wheat flakes. Cormack, the head of Miller, developed the process to make the flakes strong enough to withstand packaging. Future U.S. President Ronald Reagan was doing play-by-play recreations of the Chicago Cubs baseball games. And in 1937, he was selected as the most popular Wheaties announcer in the nation. He was awarded a trip to California, where he took a screen test and began his movie career.
Oh, all from Wheaties.
From Wheaties. Yep.
What?
All right. First U.S. woman in space, Sally Ride, June 18th, 1983, aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger. She is still the youngest American astronaut to have traveled to space, having done so at the age of 32.
Wow.
She was the third woman in space overall after USSR cosmonauts Valentina Tereshkova in '63 and Svetlana Savitskaya in 1982.
Can I just say, I love saying Valentina Tereshkova.
Isn't that
I love
cool?
it.
Yeah. A happy birthday to Paul McCartney. You know who he is. Yeah, one of the Beatles, right? The cute Beatle. His Beatles song, Yesterday, has been recorded. I believe it's been covered by more artists than any. 2,200 artists
Holy cow.
covered that song.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. All right, June 19, 1939. Atlanta, Georgia becomes the first major U.S. city to ban pinball, stating that pinball led to gambling, moral decay, and crime, and it still does. Oh, no, wait. And crime. The law imposed a fine of $20 and 30 days of public work. Similar laws soon followed in other cities in what became known as pinhibition.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Mo Howard. Moses Harry Horowitz. He's the one in the middle. You know him. Born June 19, 1897. The leader of the original Three Stooges.
Love them still.
Yeah. June 20th, 1939, the first airplane powered solely by liquid fuel rocket makes its first flight. It was the Heinkel HE-176, created by German scientist Ernst Heinkel. Only one was ever built, and it was destroyed by an Allied bombing raid during World War II in 1943.
Oh, wow.
And speaking of World War II, happy birthday to Audie Murphy. Born June 20th, 1925, American war hero, actor. He was the most decorated American combat soldier of World War II. He received the Medal of Honor along with numerous other decorations. He single-handedly held off advancing Germans for an hour by manning a burning tank while under direct fire.
Wow.
He was wounded in the attack, but continued until he ran out of ammunition. And finally, this. If a camel with one hump, okay,
Yeah,
Jeremy?
okay.
With one hump is called a dromedary,
Okay.
and a camel with two humps is called a Bactrian, yeah.
Okay.
What is a camel with no humps called?
Dromedary or Bactrian?
Yeah.
And with no humps?
Two is a dromedary. One is dromedary.
Dromedary.
The two is the Bactrian.
I have no idea, Tom.
Humphrey.
How did I not know that one?
I don't know.
Thanks for that, guys. Oh my gosh, Tom, you've yet done it again. You've boggled my mind and enhanced my knowledge of things I didn't know that happened.
That's why some people call this their... No, they don't. Never mind.
Anyway,
Sorry, not
guys, coming up, we're heading to Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Company right after this.